let's get right fucking down to it. I know a lot of people are fucking extremely excited about this Final Fantasy VII Remake news. Let me tell you why I'm not. This is not a hater video, right? Let me say that I think Final Fantasy VII is one of the most awesome fucking games I've ever played. I put it right in my top 5. It's probably the second favorite game of all time, right? So don't come saying that I hate Final Fantasy VII, trying to bring it down. This is just a video focusing purely on logic and looking at the facts around the company's creativity, what they've been pulling off lately, what it looks like they could be pulling off. And let me tell you, my friends, after I drink fucking Pepsi. Look at the recent games from the company, alright? Let's look at Final Fantasy 13. Every fucking game in that series are it's compact, you know, it's small world. You travel to few places. You barely see the overview of anything, alright? You just walk on the ground level. You see some cities here and there. You don't really experience it, alright? Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, even Final Fantasy 4, 5 and 6, they cover entire worlds, alright? And they give us an overview perspective of those worlds. We go to different places around the world. You have tons of exploration on the world map. You can find tons of secrets. You can fly everywhere. You get airships in all these games. It's fucking amazing. Like when you get the airship in Final Fantasy VII. The first thing I did then was travel around the world. Then I see a fucking cave up in the right corner of the map. It's a cave, I can't reach it. How do I reach this cave? I'm exploring the world, I'm finding secrets. Do you really think this remake will have that? Do you really? Look at recent JRPGs, alright? Especially from Square Enix. Have they had a world map in fucking 10 years? No, they haven't. They haven't had a fucking proper world map. I mean, a real fucking great world map that has every element of the past. They haven't had that since like Final Fantasy IX in 2000. So you can just fucking forget the world map, alright? The world map is fucking gone. Look at Final Fantasy 15. What does this game have? It has a fucking car. You can drive around in the car in the countryside. It looks like you're in a country. Maybe you spent 2 countries in Final Fantasy 15. But let's look at some past footage of Final Fantasy 15. They show that you could jump into a mecha. You could fight with a mecha. You saw a third-person shooting point of view from one of the characters. They've stripped that completely. The mecha hasn't been shown in fucking years now, it feels like. You can't even play as the other characters, alright? You can only play as Noctis. You can fucking only drive a fucking car on the countryside. And Final Fantasy VII has the sand buggy. You can fucking drive a badass sand buggy in the game on the world map, mind you. You can fly the airship. You have the snowboard minigame. You can even control the Shukabu that Cloud is racing on. You can fucking do tons of minigames. You even have the strategy battle moment in the game. How the fuck can they live up to that? They can't fucking do it. That's why they haven't done it yet. That's why they didn't do it on PS3. But people keep saying, I want a Final Fantasy VII remake. I want a Final Fantasy VII remake. I want a Final Fantasy VII remake. Well, let me tell you, my friends, I don't want a game that had anything to be a great looking game that only has half of it, alright? If they can't do everything, if they can't make the full fucking package, they shouldn't make this fucking remake, alright? I'm not very optimistic because, let's fucking face it, this era of gaming is the most fucking expensive era of all fucking time, alright? Look at Grand Theft Auto 5. One of the most expensive games ever made. You can fly an airship, you can drive cars, you can swim underwater. But the island is fucking small, right? In a JRPG, it's a whole fucking world. So the most expensive game on the planet isn't even remotely close to what Final Fantasy VII has to offer, right? So just forget it, man. I don't want to rain on your parade, but you use your fucking logic senses. Not trying to be offensive here. If you're excited, great for you, my friend. Be excited. Be all over that shit. But heed my warning. It won't live up to the hype. Trust me on that. I'll bet $1 million fucking dollars it can't deliver what the original game had. I bet everything I own. I bet my leg, I bet my arms, I bet my fucking head you can chop off my head if they succeed at it. They fucking won't, alright? So that's why I'm not excited about that. I guess a lot of people are pissed at me right now, and I'm not trying to make a bad mood, alright? I'm just being fucking logical. Adios, fuckers. Drink your fucking Pepsi. Do you really think we'll get all those limit breaks? You think we'll get Knights of the Round? In PS4 graphics? Oh, you just summon Knights of the Round. No fucking way. No way, my friends.